We don't have good water in Jackson. No, we try to filter it as much as we can, but it's still a little on the iffy side. But that was right out of the lake. I could sense a little bit of bluegill in there, so that's okay. We're okay with a little bit of bluegill in there. But did I announce the name of that song? I don't remember. I did. Where there's two, there's trouble, or just where there's two? Okay. I'm trying to bounce around here. I got about 20 different set lists on here, so I try to use them all if I can. So actually, I was going to do something you might know. So let me see if I can find that particular song I'm looking for. Anyway, so we were. Anytime I say we, it's Nancy, Joe, and I. So just fill in that blank. We were headed down for a wedding in North Carolina, and my folks, my family's from outside of Charleston, West Virginia, in coal country there, in Campbell's Creek. So we were headed kind of by that way, down the turnpike and stuff, and said, we're this close. We need to go and take a look and see what's what down here. And a lot of my relatives aren't there anymore. But so we did. We got off the beaten path and went down. And Nancy Jo had never been in the holler, so she's a city girl. And been some time since I've been down in the holler, but I think she kind of thought it'd be everybody out on their porch waving hi, and instead it's not everybody out there with a gun saying get out of here, but it's not the Southern comfort-ish feel that we used to have. But we went down by where my grandparents' house used to be, and it's owned by the railroad, or not the coal company, the railroad now. And so I got out of the car and I was trying to explain where it was, and these guys pulled up in an old truck, and I thought, uh-oh. And so they got out and they're like, y'all lost? We had a Michigan plate, y'all lost? You're not from down here, are you? I said, no. And I said, this is where my grandparents' house used to be, and right in this area. And what was their name? And I told him, and I played high school baseball with Roger Hodge. And you know what? That was like bowling balls being lifted off my shoulders. I thought, we're going to live, baby. We're going to live. It ain't going to go bad. But anyway, they were good fellows. We talked to them for a little while, and they remembered the landscape more than I did, and because it had been a long time since I'd been in that particular place. But so now Nancy Jo knows what the holler is. We went down the holler, went past the Fast Check grocery store, and by the creek where my uncle used to shoot turtles with a .22 rifle, and so it was a good time. And on our way down to North Carolina. But what's that? Check that off our bucket list. Yep. I could. See, you give me another idea to write a song, which could happen if I wasn't so lazy. I really haven't written much lately. Like I said, we've been busier than one-iron lion tamers here lately. Got a lot of projects going, but anyway, speaking of West Virginia and the holler and all that stuff, this was one of my mom's favorite songs. I don't always do it well, but I'm going to do it in her honor here today. She passed in 2010, and she says, I love that song, Bill. She says, not necessarily when you do it, but so. Hey, what the heck, right? What's that? Yeah. Yeah, it's called Country Roads. And I'll tell another quick story here. We were playing in Chelsea at Robin Hill's farm, and these three little boys came up, cuter than heck, little towhead with cowboy boots on, and they're like, do you know Bumpy Roads? I said, is it a kid's song? I had no idea, Bumpy Roads. They're like, you know, Bumpy Roads, Bumpy Roads. And I said, I don't know bumpy roads, but I know country roads. And they're like, yeah, that's it. I said, oh, okay, we can do that. So we played it, and in the spot where it says country roads, we put in bumpy roads in their honor. So after the set was over, I was talking to their dad. They have some land down in Central America, somewhere. And he said, yeah, they get in their old International Jeep, and when they go out to their property, it's all bangy, bumpy roads. So they sing that song, and I said, well, that just made for a pretty good story. And they were cuter than heck, and we wanted to snatch them up. Now, let me reword that. Not snatch them up. Give them big hugs and send them on their way. But, yeah, so that was fun. It was a good time. But anyway, so I'll do my best with this one, so bear with me, Country Roads. Almost heaven, West Virginia, the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Shenandoah River. Life is old there, it's older than a tree, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place that I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, and all my memories, they gather round her. Round her water, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, it's painted on the sky. Missed a taste of moonshine, a teardrop in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place that I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. A country road. I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down that road again, the feeling that should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place that I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road, take me home to the place that I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. A country road, take me home. A down country road. Thanks so much. That's for my mama right there. All right. So I haven't been playing out